So we're going to kick this video off with a 50 million troop zero, because that's not something that you'll see every day, unless you're part of our alliance, obviously. So here's the composition here. As you see, 49 million troops, so I'm going to round it up to 50. He's got about 4 million of each T4, only around 2 million of each T3, so not good there, because any T3 is bad, but not terrible. And he's very heavy with T2 ranged and cavalry, only about 5 million T2 infantry there. He's also got over 2 million ballistas and 1 million catapults. You only either need one or the other for phalanx checks, so I don't know why he's got that many. So anyway, this is not an easy target. This is a massive player with a huge troop count, but what makes this easy is that this guy is in cavalry phalanx. The guild he's in, MTJ, is part of Dio family, and they migrated in the other day. Right now it is very early in China, so not many of their players will be online to reinforce him. And of course, for the first round on this target, we are going to go leaderless range. So this guy is particularly susceptible to range rallies, because not only is he in cavalry phalanx, which is the worst formation in the game to defend him, but his composition is also somewhat light on infantry, so range rallies will obviously survive longer and be able to do more damage. First leaderless range rally drops him 20 million might. Keep in mind that this guy does have almost 50 million troops, and in terms of T2 might, you can already tell before you look at the board that that's over 2.5 million loss, and indeed he did lose 2.6 million troops. Second rally from Shumuk takes him down on the 15 million might. Because of how powerful familiars have come after the battle familiar update, you don't really even need to send real rallies and risk leader on the first round, because you can just take 2 to 3 million troops off of targets like this with just leaderless rallies. And a lot of the damage here is coming from those tier 5 familiars that target the player's backline, the one with the most troops. So in this case, that would be his T2 range. X's rally doesn't drop him as much, probably doesn't have as many familiars maxed as Nash and Shumuk. Even though he's taking huge losses from these leaderless rallies, and you know, a rally with leader would kill so much. That would kill an incredible amount of troops against this player. And it's still a risk that he could come online and change gear. Nash has waited until after the second round of leaderless rallies to start setting a full T4 rally with his leader. As you saw, Shumuk just hit again as well. Nash took him down 20 mil, Shumuk about the same. And again, they've both killed over 2.5 million troops on each hit there. So I'm going to scout now, see what he's got left. And after those 5 leaderless rallies, he has no T2 cav left. So it will just take a couple more rallies to break the front line, and then we can start sending infantry. So X are hitting for a second time, and they only take him down another 6 mil on that hit. There is a massive difference between X, from the damage from X's rally leader and the other rally leaders, so it is probably to do with the familiars there. After X's hit, Goons is going to come in with another leaderless range rally, and Nash is waiting till after Goons has hit before he releases his T4 range rally. This guy's guild's reinforcements are not helping him at all. He should be reinforcing with cavalry, but they're actually reinforcing with inf at the moment. Goons takes him down 30 mil. Nash hits him for over 108 million might. To quote Avatrex, that was a disgusting hit. But unfortunately now, Nash is capped. But now this guy only has 800k T4 cavalry left, and because his guild aren't reinforcing him correctly, all it will take to get through that cavalry on the next round is a cavalry rally. So XRX is going to start cavalry, and all the other guilds will start inf. VII have decided they're not going to wait for the cavalry rally, they're just going to go straight in there with inf and try and get the first burn. Fortunately, because this guy still has 800k cav left, Flicken does end up getting capped. Even though he is hitting into a counter, he's still able to kill over 1.2 million troops, and his kind of sacrifice is actually pretty beneficial, because it means that XRX's cavalry rally will do more damage because it's got less cavalry to go through before it reaches the infantry. So Shumuk's cav rally is only going to kill about 2.7 million troops. Of course, when you're hitting into a target with that much range, any cavalry rally is going to be wiped out pretty quickly. But the question is, with no cavalry in the way, is Goons going to be able to burn him? No, Goons gets capped, He does kill over 5 million troops. Now, is Toast going to be the one to burn him? And Toast gets the first burn. This guy's composition, because of how much T4 it's got left, is still able to do a ton of damage to rallies with only 2 troop types left. I'll put the report up now. Right, and only Siege has walked back on that hit. Nash immediately starts the second rally. We kind of have a good system in MPS where as soon as the rally leader's rally hits, the next rally leader will start immediately in almost the same second, because even the difference of a few seconds can make a difference between you getting a good hit next round, or maybe not even getting any kills at all. And now GBM's rally is taking him down 91 million might. Unfortunately, because of the way cavalry phalanx works, your infantry rally will only go through half of their range and then start attacking their infantry. So with each rally that hits him, or with each infantry rally that hits him, the hits will become progressively worse in terms of how many troops you're killing, because you'll start cutting into more and more infantry, which obviously won't die as fast as range. Now, weirdly enough, X did send a cavalry rally, which is a bit confusing. He sent cavalry into that range, so it got capped pretty easily. So now, D+C are carpeting an infantry rally. I believe VII also have an infantry rally ready to go. And as you can see, he only dropped 60 million on that hit because he's almost out of range now, and the inf is mainly just hitting into infantry. Nash started a cavalry rally for us, and I think we managed to set first, so we'll be getting the juicy hit there. Rob hits him for another 60 million. His gear is pretty much maxed there. And now we're just waiting for our rally to march. I'm going to scout him in a couple of seconds to see what we're going to be hitting into. So he has around 8 million troops left. Almost all infantry. There is a small amount of range left. That can't be helped. It won't slow down our cavalry rally much. It's pretty much an inconsequential amount of range. The right thing for his guildmates to be doing right now is reinforcing him with range. I think they've stopped reinforcing completely at this point. So you see, guys, having another rally leader prepared to start another rally as soon as the previous one has hit the target is really beneficial, because it allows us to march first in this situation. And Nash gets a huge hit, 126 million might drop, so that means the next guild to hit will get the leader. XRX is marching first. BZR tried to carpet, but XRX arrives before they do, and Shimuk does cap the leader. I'll show you the report from my XRX account. So yeah, guys, that was a pretty insane 0. I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that that is the highest troop count our alliance has ever zeroed together. We have tried to zero bigger troop counts, Brenchong and a couple of other targets, but this is the highest troop count that we've actually been able to successfully zero. So I'll just go over the detailed report now. There's not really anything too interesting here. It's just a pretty damn good hit. Almost all the losses from this rally were T4. So now let's go into the next target. I've got a treat for you guys. A couple of days ago we got together with BZR family and formed a 10 guild rally party. We have just set 10 rallies on this TWK player in Fury. Yep, he's in Fury. As you can see now, he's porting all around. Eventually he settles in the province because he knows he's going to burn. He gets his guildmates to port around him and start sending him resources to try and heal through the rallies. Now, the story with this player that I was told by my friend from D+E, this guy used to be a cavalry reinforcement trap. Yep, cavalry reinforcement trap, not the smartest decision. D+E hit him and they walked back, so he changed his comp so he had a regular trap comp, so not any kind of range trap comp, just T2 frontline. And now he thought it'd be a good idea to go into Fury while we were setting 10 rallies on targets. So now we're going to teach him a lesson. Now, the one thing I will never do is go into Fury while there is another guild's rally party going on, for this exact reason. No matter how good your trap is, if you're under 400 mil, there's no way you're going to be able to take 10 simultaneous rallies. This guy certainly isn't going to be able to take that many. So the first 3 rallies have already dropped him 30 million might. The majority of the rallies being sent here is range. This guy is defending an infantry phalanx, so he's obviously going to be able to take most of the rallies because he's countering them. 4th rally alone drops him another 40 mil. At this point, this guy is in a lot of trouble. I'm pretty sure the last rally that hit him was the only cavalry rally we sent. I'm not 100% sure there, but this guy is going to burn soon because he doesn't have much frontline left, and he does indeed burn from VII's rally. So this guy, I'm going to give him a lot of credit here. He did very well. Most traps at that kind of might are not going to be able to cap 7 rallies before they burned. Of course, because the carpet timing wasn't perfect, he was able to heal in between them, but unfortunately this guy now only has 2 million troops left. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed what I had to show you. I'll see you next time.